What's going on, guys? I have a very quick but very valuable video for you today. We are covering how to add products to Amazon Seller Central without a UPC code or other identifier. So we're going to talk about a process called Gtin Exemption. This is going to be a very fast and easy video, and this applies mainly for print-on-demand sellers. However, you can also use this if you are a private label seller or you're selling generic branded products. This process is going to work all the same. So if you guys are new to my channel, my name's Ben. I talk about e-commerce, print on demand, and building other online side hustles, both here on my YouTube channel and on my blog, skipwithben.com. So check that out if you guys are interested. I'll put links to everything I mentioned in this video. There's a few really useful resources down below in the description. And as always, let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions for future videos. So we're gonna get right into this. So first of all, what exactly is Gtin Exemption? Well, if you guys are totally new to e-commerce or selling physical products, every product that you sell will normally have an identifier. The most common one is gonna be probably a UPC code, but depending where you are in the world or what product you're selling, there's also EANs, JANs, and ISBNs. Now, these can be very expensive to get. So if you're a private label seller or you're creating a product for the first time, you might have to go buy a batch of these from GS1 or one of these other approved barcode resellers. And that can be very expensive. Now, if you only have a couple of products, maybe you only have 2, 3, 4 private label products, it's probably worth it to do that. However, if you're like me and you have thousands of products that are print-on-demand products, it gets very, very expensive. Really, it's not worth doing. So the first thing I'm gonna show you guys, there's a very helpful link here on the Amazon Seller Central help pages that's going to kind of walk you through this process as well. I'm going to show you guys how to do all this. It's very, very simple. You can complete this in about 5 minutes or so. But what you need to know is that this process essentially allows you to apply for a brand name, and that brand name, you will no longer have to actually have UPC codes or other identifiers. And I'm just going to show you guys really quick what this looks like. So right now in my Amazon Seller Central account, I'm trying to add this product. The product name is Turtle Lover. I just really love turtles. Coffee mug. And you guys can see here my brand name is Too Many Turtles. I do not have Gtin Exemption on this. And I'm trying to add right now 3 different variations. So I'm trying to add an 11 ounce, a 15 ounce, and a 20 ounce. And what Amazon is doing is I filled in kind of the basic information here, but they're telling me I cannot click save and finish to actually add these products until I have filled in this product ID section. So either with this Gtin, EAN, or one of these other ones, UPC, etc. Now in this case, this is a brand new product to Amazon. I don't have UPC codes. I don't want to go spend money on getting UPC codes. So in this case, I would have to go through the process of Gtin Exemption. Otherwise, I will not be able to submit this. So with Gtin Exemption, you can have up to 10 brands that you put under this, and it's a very simple process. You're gonna need to have a Seller Central account, and then number 2, you're gonna have to have at least one product that you have a name for, and also images of that product. So we're gonna walk through this process. It's changed a little bit over time. So for my print-on-demand sellers, you guys will already know this, but there are a bunch of different production partners out there. The one we're going to go over today is Printful. However, if you guys are not using Printful, you can still follow these steps, and I'll put links that you can just click through to down below in the description as well. But within Printful, I have actually already added my storefront to the API. So my Amazon Seller Central storefront's already in here. And I have other videos on my channel if you guys are curious how to do that in the store section here. So what I'm going to actually do is go to settings and then Amazon Gtin Exemption and make sure that I have my correct store here. Now in the past, and I'm still going to go over this because Amazon changes things all the time. In the past, you would have to fill out a letter and essentially put your brand name, your address, all of your information in there, and send that into Amazon. Now they've actually made it a lot easier. So I'm gonna show you guys in one sec, but we're still gonna fill this letter out just in case. So essentially you click on fill out letter, and then we're just gonna answer a couple questions. So they ask, are we the owner of the brand? In this case, yes. I'm just gonna be registering a very simple example. So it's not gonna be a real brand, but for this video, it is a real brand. So I'm going to add my information here. So we want to make sure that our brand name here is exactly as we're going to display it on our Amazon product listings. This is very important. If you mess up here, it's going to cause problems down the road. So make sure you guys get this right. We're going to hit continue. And the nice thing with Printful is they'll generate this letter for us. So if I hit download letter here, we see that this is already generated. Now, if you guys are not using this, if you want to get this letter, even though you don't really need this anymore, pause the video, open a Word document, just copy the information, fill out your own information, sign and date, and you're done. So that's it. Now, like I said, we don't really need this anymore, at least as we're recording this. So the next thing we want to do is choose the region. In this case, I'm going to choose North America and click on this button here. Now the link, again, if you guys are not using Printful, you can just go to sellercentral.amazon.com/GTINX/browser. And essentially this is where we're going to actually apply to Amazon to get this GTIN exemption. So we need to choose our product categories here. You can choose multiple. In this case, I'm just going to be applying for clothing, shoes, and jewelry. And actually, let's, we're just going to do one for now. But you can add multiple categories here. You may, if you're not approved in a certain category, you may have to separately go get approved in that category first. And then we're going to put our exact same brand name. So in this case, guys, I am using this brand called Sample. And we are then going to have to check availability. Very simple. And it looks like I can go ahead and move forward with this. And then we just need to submit proof to Amazon. So I would then have to put my product name in here. So in this case, I'm trying to get this product listed. So I would be putting this product name, and then I would just need to upload pictures of this product. So we would need a picture of the packaging and of each side of the product. Obviously there's no UPC or anything else on it. And then we hit submit request. Now, normally within 24 hours, you're either gonna get a Amazon case response telling you you're approved for this brand. However, if we go back to this help page here, it actually will tell us further down here that within 30 minutes of listing or going through this process, you're normally able to actually go ahead and add products. So once we're approved for the brand, we can actually go back and then add products. And the difference now is that we're going to have an approved brand name. Now I'm going to black this out because I am going to put my actual approved brand name in here. But right now, guys, remember, we can see that this is not working because we need the product ID. However, let's assume that we've just gotten our GTIN exemption. I'm going to go ahead and put in my brand name. And you guys will see that just like that, now I no longer need to put in my product ID. So the fields are still there, but we can see that I don't need to put those in. I can actually hit save and finish, and it will process these listings and add them to our Seller Central account. So very, very simple process, but very useful, especially for those of you that are selling tons and tons of products. Again, go through this process. It takes 5 or 10 minutes, and then you can even do this for multiple brands. Very simple, very easy, and very useful if you guys are expanding your business or growing it, or you just don't want to fork over a ton of money for UPCs with GS1 or otherwise. So anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, links to everything down below in the description. And yeah, if you have suggestions for future content or want to see anything else, let me know in the comments down below. But I hope you guys got some value out of that, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.